Okay, welcome back. We're building calculators with JavaScript and HTML, but these are specialized calculators. Now, you thought the last one was easy? Wait till you see this one. So I said these were specialized calculators. In other words, they've got specialized functions that are built in that are inputs go in and they do something and then they come out, right? Well, anyway, I wanted to talk about this one here real quick. This particular one, we're just going to get started real quick here with an example. We can go ahead and add some numbers together inside here, hit calculate, and as you can see, 5 plus 6 is 11. The operations plus, minus, multiplication, we get 8. How did we get 8? 5 plus 6 is 11. And 1, now you got to think of order operations here. 1 times 3 is 3. So 11 minus 3 is 8. Right? And also division. Whoa, what's going on there? Anyway, so this is really handy deal here. Okay? Now, I'm going to go back real quick. All right, so we're building a calculator using JavaScript, HTML. However, we may utilize this feature, but I just wanted to tell you about this feature, okay, before we go on and actually make some fairly ones with some complicated formulas built into them. So the first thing we did, this is a series of videos actually. The first video we talked about making a Blogger account, and then we showed how to delete the code, which we're going to do. Add HTML table, we're going to do that. We're not going to do this, that's going to already be written in there. We've already gone over that in the first video. And then we're going to draw up some JavaScript and then test our code in the Blogger. Now, let me go over to the Blogger here, where it's at blogger.com. I think it's actually Blogspot or something like that. But, and actually, I thought I had this minimized. I don't know, maybe I didn't. Anyway, let's just get on over and start scripting some stuff here. I use Sublime, got a nag screen pop up. Okay, so you should have already seen this in the last 2 tutorials, especially the first one. I kind of go over it in depth a little bit. The style tag, what's inside the style tags, this is what makes the table pretty, and it's just, you know, the minimal stuff, pretty minimal. What we're going to do now is we're going to add the table, which you should have already be familiar with in the last 2 tutorials. So let's just do that. Okay, so I want to bring this back up again. So we're going to have a row, 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, and a row for the button. All right. Okay. So we're going to have table, row. Inside that, we have to have a tag for our table data. Okay. And then inside of that, we got our text box, our input. And what I'm going to do here is, like I did in the last ones, to kind of save some time, I'm just going to do some copy paste here. Okay. Okay, where are we? We're up here. I forgot where I was at. All right, we got our input text. I'm just calling this ID input. Okay, holder just says input inside. And then we're going to have another row for our output. Okay, so, well, I gotta put in our tags here. Okay. And then we've got a row for that button. So we need to okay, a row for our button. We're calling our function f once again. Just calculate. And I forgot that row. Usually kind of we call it our information row, our header, whatever you want to call it. Okay, forgot where I was. Let's see, we've already got middle of doing other things. Okay, I think we got it all. Let's save this and let's take a look at it. See what we have here. Make sure sample program. Is that the... Well, like the last video I made, we had this problem. Okay. I think I know what the problem is. Okay, found the problem, so we're taking a look at it. And of course, it shouldn't run because we haven't done any JavaScript yet. All right, let's do the JavaScript now. So we got function, we'll just call it f. Okay, so we want to get what's in that text box that we typed in, and we'll just call that x. Document dot get element by ID, and we called that output. No, we called that, what do we call that? Input, right? Dot value. Make sure we terminate that with a semicolon. Now we're going to call y. This is what's going to actually be displayed. All right, here's the magical function right here. It's called eval, the eval function for evaluate x. Okay, so it's going to take that string that's inside that text box, parse it up, and do the math on it, I guess. Okay, now we've got to display it. And this is our output. Dot value. Okay, so that should take care of that. Let's save. Let's see what we got. We'll need to refresh the page. All right, 3 plus 5 and nothing. Great. Wouldn't you know it? Let's refresh the page again to make sure. 6 plus 7. Okay, so we got a syntax error or something. Let's look at this. Document. Okay, it's got to be coming from here. Document.getElement by ID input value. Make sure input value variable y. You might have seen that. Okay, so we have to, you know, we got the variable y. Now we have to assign it to our output. Okay, that's it. All right, let's go back. Let's try it out now. 6 times 7. 42. Okay, looks like it's working. Now what we'll want to do is go over to our Blogger page. Okay, you should know how to do this by now. You need to look at the first video if you don't, or the second one. So we'll go ahead and delete everything that's in there out. And we'll just do a Control A, Control C, copy. We'll copy that and come up here, save. Go over to view log. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to get this on the screen so we can see it. Oh. Okay, let's see. 56 times 0. 0. 10 plus 5. 15. All right, looks like it works. Okay. All right, well, that pretty much is going to end this video, and I will see you over here in the next one.